Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy JCG. Welcome back to the lounge. So this is gonna be a pretty short video because I actually yesterday me and my dad went to go see the newest Marvel Studios movie, Deadpool and Wolverine. And let me just say it's a great movie. It is great, and I would honestly say that it's probably my favorite of the Deadpool trilogy. Now I will say this, it's definitely not a perfect movie by any chance. Um, I will say that, there were some moments in this film that either they could have been done better, or I was just like let down by as a whole. But I would say 85-90% of this movie I really enjoyed. Like this movie is wild, and it's just, I guess, let me just, seeing Hugh Jackman back as Wolverine in the iconic yellow and blue suit from the comics, it's like, dude, I always smile every time I see Wolverine in the, just like Hugh Jackman's Wolverine in that outfit. I always smile whenever he's just in that suit, because this is something that I've been wanting. This is something that all of us have been wanting for Hugh Jackman to do in the X-Men movies for years. Okay, live action X-Men has not really done great in terms of the costume department. The one time we've had like comic accurate costumes for the X-Men characters was in the very end of X-Men Apocalypse from 2016. And those suits are still great to this day, but they were utilized only once in that entire movie. Once. And at the end of the movie. So we didn't even get to really see them in action. They were just there to look cool and give fan a tease. But all as we all know, the next movie, Dark Phoenix from 2019, which I will not talk about because that movie sucks. Um, yeah, they completely ditched those outfits, but at long last, because MCU has been pretty much saying, "Hey, the comics are our roots." These colorful, like, just sometimes bombastic outfits are just like how the characters normally look. It's like, yeah, let's go with it. And I'm so glad that he was finally wearing the iconic costume with the cowl included. That's another great thing about it. Um Deadpool himself, Ryan Reynolds always brings his A game to this role. I wasn't the biggest Deadpool fan originally. I would still would say that I'm not really that big of a Deadpool fan, but yeah, Ryan Reynolds does great once again. We can all agree that he uh he is like, he pretty much embodies this character as a whole. Like, this is his comic character that he was destined to play, I would say. What else is there? Not much else to say about some of the other characters. Cassandra Nova was a pretty decent villain, pretty interesting. Definitely definitely a one of the more, like, I would say, not psychotic, but like sociopathic, and just unapologetically evil characters that, not just the Marvel movies, but also like the just like the, yeah, I would say one of the more unapologetically evil characters that the Marvel Cinematic Universe has had in a minute, because a lot of the times their villains have just been, they've always had a villain problem, but this is one of those moments where it's like, yeah, you did good with your main antagonist. What else is there? The action was good. The action really did hit hard. It's hard to talk about this movie without getting into spoilers, because this is a spoiler-free review. So I'm not gonna say anything like major spoilery. But however, there is one slight spoilery thing that I want to talk about. There's like there's a bunch of references I think in the first act, there's a bunch of references to like classic versions of Wolverine, classic comic book arcs, and again, I don't want to like you might want to skip ahead from this part of the video, but there's a scene where we do get to see Hugh Jackman as like this variant of Wolverine, where it's Age of Apocalypse Wolverine. You know the storyline Age of Apocalypse, and we got the Wolverine with like the insanely big hair, and the left arm pretty much is like this metal this metal piece that he has instead of like his hand. Yeah, we do get a glimpse of that. We again, I won't spoil anything else, but it's like there's a couple of other Wolverine variants in this that are pretty funny as well as really interesting and true to the comic books. But yeah, that's really all I got to say. Deadpool and Wolverine is a great time at the theaters, my friends. It's definitely a fun watch, and you know, if you're a big Wolverine X-Men fan like me, then you're definitely gonna get a kick out of this. And I would say, yeah, this movie doesn't save the MCU by any means. It will take a lot more to save the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but I have fun with it. I enjoyed every last minute of it. And yeah, just go check it out, fam. This is worth your time. I'll say this is a Marvel project, a modern day Marvel project that is definitely worth your time and money. And it's like I can't get over Hugh Jackman is in the suit. All right, I'm never gonna stop. I'm never gonna stop geeking out about that. Okay, but yeah, that's all I really got to say. Short and sweet review. 8 out of 10. Go see it, fam. With that being said, this is your boy JCG, and I'll catch y'all later. I'm out. Deuces.